Little people, big world. Zach Roloff issues blunt response to Snow White remake. Hello viewers, I am Elena. Welcome back to my channel. Use a daily history for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Little people, big world star Zach Roloff issued a blunt response to the Snow White live-action remake. On the April 10 episode of their Raising Heights podcast, the Tulk personality and his wife, Tori Roloff, discussed the controversial film, which hit theaters on March 21. Zach, who has achondroplasia dwarfism, previously spoke out against the film swapping little people actors for CGI dwarves. Now that the film is out, the 34-year-old revisited the topic and doubled down on his criticisms. It's live action, and then there's randomly cool, he said. The whole thing's ridiculous. Dumb. I think representation in big-time movies is very important, and this was an opportunity to have representation, he continued. Just because the storyline isn't perfect or it's not 100% correct, woke, whatever you want to talk about, progressive, representation is still super important. In August, Roloff called out the film for nixing the casting of little people as Snow White's 7 dwarves. So they aren't just taking away the dwarves and making Snow White. They are guying the dwarves, he wrote next to a photo of star Rachel Zegler with the new dwarves on his Instagram stories. Either focus on Snow White or own the dwarf representation. Martin Kleba, an actor with dwarfism, voices Grumpy, while George Appleby, another actor with dwarfism, portrays Quig, one of the men in Jonathan's band of bandits. Before the switch to Cole, the Snow White remake announced it was replacing the 7 dwarves with 7 magical creatures, a move that actor Peter Dinklage, who also has achondroplasia, publicly criticized. Literally, no offense to anything, but I was sort of taken aback, Dinklage said on Marc Maron's WEF podcast in January 2022. They were very proud to cast a Latino actress as Snow White, but you're still telling the story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. Take a step back and look at what you're doing there. It makes no sense to me. The Game of Thrones actor continued. You're progressive in one way, but you're still making that F-bomb, backward story about 7 dwarfs living in a cave together. Have I done nothing to advance the cause for my soapbox? I guess ultimately, Disney kept the dwarves but obviously went with Cole. Zach Roloff's 3 kids. All about Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Zach Roloff is a proud father to his 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. The Little People, big world star shares his 2 sons and daughter with wife Tori Roloff, whom he married in July 2015. Beyond showing their romance on screen, the couple have also shared milestones with their children. Zach and Tori's first child, Jackson Kyle, was born in 2017 and their second, Lila Ray, followed in 2019. Around the time Lila started talking, the pair welcomed their 3rd child, Josiah Luke, in 2022. During a 2020 episode of the long-running Tulk series, Zach opened up about fatherhood. Tori was heading out for a spa day with her friends and asked her husband if he would be okay with caring for the children alone. Zach not only encouraged his wife, but also shared why it was important for him to spend quality time with his kids. It's not babysitting. You're the dad. Take some responsibility, he said. Moms bring something special to the table, so do dads. Like Zach, all 3 of the pair's children were born with achondroplasia, the most common form of short-limbed dwarfism. During a 2021 Instagram story, Tori, who does not have the condition, opened up about their kids' dwarfism. Absolutely not, Tori wrote in response to a question asking if she wishes she could raise a child who doesn't have dwarfism. I'm obsessed with the 3 kids God gave me, and I'd have it no other way. From their sibling bond to their favorite family activities, here's everything to know about Zach Roloff's kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Zach and Tori's oldest child, Jackson, was born on May 12, 2017. Baby and mother are doing great, and Jackson is already mastered holding daddy's fingers and snuggling with mom. He is adorable and Tori and I are loving being parents, Zach said in their birth announcement. Shortly after Jackson's birth, Zach opened up to people about his son's dwarfism, saying that there was nothing he wouldn't do for his son. You have to encourage a dwarf child a little more because it will take them 5 steps to do what others can do in 2, he said at the time. But I knew, dwarf or not, I was going to parent my child with the mentality that not everyone gets a trophy. You have to earn it. In 2021, Jackson underwent surgery to correct the bowing in his legs. This kid time and time again blows us away. He was so brave and confident. He made Roloff 07, and I so proud as he talked with the doctors and nurses and was wheeled away without worry, Tori wrote in an Instagram post following her son's operation. In addition to starring in the Tulk series, Zach is also a soccer coach, so it's no wonder that Jackson has already picked up an interest in the sport. I love playing soccer with my daddy, Jackson said during a confessional in a 2022 episode of the reality show. Later, he added that his favorite thing about playing soccer is scoring goals. Zach further explained that they were gearing up for Jackson's debut at a Little People of America convention in Washington. Jackson's gonna play in the soccer tournament for the first time, he said, referring to the Dwarves Athletic Association of America. In an Instagram post to honor one of Jackson's 2023 soccer games, Tori noted that their son was beginning to notice his dwarfism, with his peers asking why he was so small. I want him to know he's different, but maybe not in the way he thinks he is, Tori wrote in the caption. I pray you see your differences and use them to change the world. You are different, kid. Different than any kid I've ever met. You are one of a kind, and I am so stinking proud to be your mom. Zach and Tori's middle child and only daughter, Lila, arrived on November 19, 2019. Zach and I are so excited to introduce you to our sweet baby girl, Lila. She has been the perfect addition to our family, Tori told People at the time. During a 2022 episode of Little People, Big World, the proud parents revealed that their then 2-year-old daughter had started talking. There's Mama, Data, Jackson, Lila, Dog, Tori shared, while Zach noted that Lila only says that stuff when we ask her. The couple also gave an update on Lila's health, explaining that as well as being born with achondroplasia, their daughter has strabismus, a condition where the eyes point in different directions. Zach has a close bond with his only daughter, which Tori spoke about in 2022. Lila was having trouble sleeping one night, so her dad stepped in to console her. Snapping a cute photo of the father and daughter, Tori showed the two fast asleep beside each other. Best dad ever, Tori gushed over her husband on her Instagram story. Daddy just laid down with her and never got back up. To mark Lila's 4th birthday in November 2023, Tori posted a sweet tribute to her on Instagram, honoring her daughter's milestone with a series of sweet photos. The mom of 3 wrote, "You are so special to our family. You are sweet, loving, and hilarious. You are the best little sister and big sister. You have grown so much this year with your confidence and being independent." On a May 2024 episode of their podcast Raising Heights with Zach and Tori, the couple shared that Lila would be undergoing surgery at the end of the month. Tori admitted she was nervous that coming out of anesthesia could be rough for Lila, like it was for her older brother, Jackson, when he had surgery in the past. Lila has severe sleep apnea, and so they're gonna take her tonsils and adenoids out, which I am a little nervous about, she said. Zach and Tori welcomed their youngest child, Josiah, on April 30, 2022. The couple were expecting some sibling rivalry after the birth of Josiah, but Tori was more than happy to confirm that Jackson and Lila welcomed their baby brother with open arms. We were preparing ourselves for jealous moments or for things to kind of go awry every once in a while, Tori told People of her older children's reaction to their new baby brother. But they literally haven't. They've both been so affectionate and just in love with Josiah, and it's been so much fun to watch. Tori said the older kids were also helpful with their little brother, who was born 3 weeks premature. They are slightly obsessed with him, and it's adorable, she said. They're just both very concerned about where he is, what he is doing. They take turns feeding him the bottle and want to bring him blankies and bankies. A few months after Josiah's arrival, the couple were taken aback by how alike he and Jackson looked at a similar age. "I'm pretty sure I birthed the same child twice," Tori joked as she posted photos of both of her boys, showing off their similar blue eyes and facial features. When Josiah celebrated his first birthday in April 2023, Tori listed some of his milestones in a tribute post on Instagram. "You are the sweet guy ever. You are always so happy and love watching your family," she wrote in the caption. "You are on the move and ready for any adventure. You love eating and bath time, and I love how obsessed you are with your siblings. I have loved getting to love on you the last year, sigh sigh." On May 31, Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff surprised fans when she revealed her latest addiction: running. The former reality TV star took to Instagram to share a new video bringing fans along as she completed a 10K with a friend, writing in the caption, "10K. More like 10 CLA. Such a fun morning doing the Helvetia 10K with my girl. These things are becoming addicting." In the video, Tori woke up early and got ready for the race, met her friend, Nikki Hart, who she ran with, and the two took off. The women successfully completed the race, excitedly posing with their medals before getting celebratory drinks. Little People Big World fans are dying over Zach and Tori Roloff trading savage insults. Little People Big World stars Zach and Tori Roloff are no strangers to telling it like it is in their relationship. However, the Tult couple recently tried their hand at the Suspect Challenge, and fans were dying over them trading savage insults. On Monday, October 28, Tori took to Instagram with a video of her and Zach taking turns as suspects. The social media trend features individuals running away like they committed a crime while someone narrates a personality flaw/funny quirk they're being arrested for. Suspect, 34, and still only knows how to make scrambled eggs and cereal. Tori said she followed Zach while he ran away. "I can make a sandwich," he protested as Tori erupted into giggles. In a different claim, Zach, who has achondroplasia dwarfism, declared, "Suspect's butt is always in husband's face and wonders why he always wants to hit." Tori went for the jugular in another take, claiming, "Suspect, he still calls his mom every time his wife leaves town to bring him food." Suspect rides the coattail of her child star husband. Zach joked of his wife, to which she shot back, "Now you ride mine." A fan favorite insult came from Zach calling out Tori, saying, "Suspect buys $7 sugar coffees and wonders why she can't lose weight." For the last clip, Zach and Tori's daughter Lila, almost 5, took a turn as the suspect. Suspect cut her own hair, Zach alleged as Tori added, "twice." In the comments, fans could hardly maintain their composure. One person wrote, "I am dying. This is the best and most realistic challenge yet." Another follower was doubtful their own relationship would survive the challenge, writing, "This is Hubs and I would need marriage counseling if we tried this." This escalated quickly, a second agreed. Meanwhile, many could personally relate to Tori's affinity for coffee. "Okay, now that was hilarious. The audacity on the iced coffee," though one Instagram user wrote. Someone else shared, "The sugar coffees was personal." Another Instagram user commented, "I'm laughing so hard. Always wants to hit it. I laughed so much, this was great. Y'all are just the cutest couple," a different fan declared.